Hello, I'm CJ Werleman. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get into it. Every Muslim and anyone else who believes in human rights and the rule of law should be outraged by the events that have brought Pakistan to the brink of state failure and/or civil war during the past week. The unlawful arrest of Imran Khan by the Pakistani military will not only haunt the Muslim-majority country for decades to come, but also the entire Muslim world, because his political persecution represents something much bigger than the machinations of corrupt internal Pakistani politics. It represents a terrible turning point for the plight of persecuted Muslim populations around the world. It also represents a stunning defeat to everyone who has taken a stand against the American war machine. So for the remainder of this episode, I'll explain why every Muslim should be deeply concerned about the fate of Imran Khan. But first, let's take a look at where things are currently situated in Pakistan. We start with May 9th, when more than 100 jackbooted paramilitary thugs abducted the former Prime Minister from the premises of the High Court in Pakistan's capital city. This grotesque miscarriage of justice came exactly 2 months after the same paramilitary forces tear-gassed Imran Khan's home and violently attacked his supporters. These moments will live in infamy, and they should terrify us all. The good news, however, at least for now, is the Pakistani Supreme Court came to its senses on May 12th to condemn the political persecution of Imran Khan.
A dramatic turn of events. We are just outside the Supreme Court. In the past few minutes, we have heard news that the court has ruled that Imran Khan's arrest was in fact illegal and that he must be released immediately.
The bad news is Pakistan continues to descend into lawlessness and chaos as the current regime and the Pakistani military continue to target Imran Khan, his political party, and his supporters with harassment and violence, with the sole aim of maintaining their grip on power. Now, for those unfamiliar with Pakistani politics, allow me to describe why the current Pakistani regime and its military backers want Imran Khan permanently denied his democratic right to compete in future national level elections. The short answer is the United States government, along with its weapons and money. You see, Imran Khan was swept to power in 2018 by the will of the Pakistani people, and it must be acknowledged with the support of the Pakistani military, which since the country's inception in 1947 has played an oversized and manipulative role in shaping Pakistan's politics. But when Imran Khan stopped dancing to the tune of the military during his prime ministership, he was abruptly removed from power last year in a parliamentary no-confidence vote cobbled together by the army generals and the same corrupt dynastic families that have plundered Pakistan's wealth for decades. A tweet I posted last week will help you make more sense of what's going on here. It narrates the short history of the Pakistani military, an organization that received billions of dollars in foreign aid from the US government to help fight its so-called war on terror, which, in reality, constituted a $5 billion per year bribe to allow US forces to carry out drone strikes, killings, abductions, and the torture of thousands of innocent Pakistanis on Pakistani soil. Crimes that were stopped under Imran Khan's leadership.
A violation of all humanitarian laws. It violates every human law because no law allows anyone to become judge, jury, and executioner and eliminate suspects, their wives, their children, their neighbors, and they never find out who they've killed. We never know who they've killed because the bodies are charred beyond recognition.
He even called Pakistan's decision to join the US war on terror his country's biggest blunder.
Pakistan, by joining the US after 9/11, committed one of the biggest blunders. 70,000 Pakistanis died in this.
But war is the world's greatest racket, and the United States is the biggest war racketeer, which is why it came as no surprise that the army chief, who had Imran Khan removed from power, became a billionaire during his 6 years as head of the armed forces. Yes, this guy, along with his political cronies, stole and funneled billions of dollars into foreign banks and investments, while ordinary Pakistani people struggled to survive in an economy ruined by blatant corruption, COVID, and soaring global inflation. For Pakistani military leaders, the economy has become their personal ATM machine, which is why the army has a proven history of jailing or assassinating anybody who gets in its way. particularly political leaders and journalists who expose their financial crimes and human rights abuses. It assassinated journalist Arshad Sharif in October of last year, a murder that affected me personally, given he was the husband of my dear friend Javier Siddiqui. Alarmingly, the regime has since jailed and killed dozens of others, and tried but failed to assassinate Imran Khan 6 months ago. But before we go on, we urgently need your help to counter more injustices in the Muslim world, so please consider supporting my journalism at patreon.com/CJWellerman. You'll be helping me bring these stories to a wider audience. Thank you. Now back to our show. Every Muslim should care deeply about the political persecution of Imran Khan, because he dares to go where no other Muslim political leader anywhere in the world is willing to tread. He not only risks his life challenging Pakistani military corruption, but also US military imperialism, which is directly responsible for the deaths of more than 6 million Muslims during the past 2 decades. I mean, look at this. When Imran Khan was in office, the US was pressuring Pakistan to join hands with the Arab dictatorships that normalized ties with the apartheid Zionist regime, in exchange for US weapons. To which Imran Khan replied this:
There has to be a just settlement, a homeland for Palestinians, before Pakistan can recognize Israel.
We also know Israel and the United States have made preparation for Pakistan to recognize Israel once Imran Khan is permanently removed from political power. We also know that while leaders of the Saudi, Emirati and Egyptian regimes stay silent towards India's human rights abuses in occupied Kashmir in exchange for billion-dollar trade deals, Imran Khan stood up forcefully for Kashmiri Muslims at the United Nations.
Of a mindset would lay siege to 8 million people with 900,000 troops. Women, children, sick people, locked in as animals. You've got to, this is a test for the United Nations. You are the one who guaranteed the people of Kashmir the right of self-determination.
Now, to be fair, I have publicly criticized Imran Khan in the past for refusing to speak out against China's systematic effort to annihilate Uyghur Muslims in occupied East Turkestan. But I do understand the economic reasons that explain his silence. You see, Pakistan has become dependent on Chinese money at a time when the state of the Pakistani economy has never been in worse shape. But nobody can question Imran Khan's commitment to countering injustices in the Muslim world. He challenges Islamophobia at the same time Arab governments are actively sponsoring anti-Islam hate around the world. And in doing so, he has helped reshape the image of Islam in the West.
And how did this Islamophobia start? After 9/11. And why did it start? Because certain Western leaders equated terrorism with Islam. Islamic terrorism. Radical Islam. What is radical Islam? There is only one Islam, and that is the Islam we follow of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There is no other Islam.
The question I now have is this: why has the Muslim world, along with advocates for democracy in the West, abandoned Imran Khan in Pakistan's hour of need? I mean, the US and UK governments have dismissed his political persecution, along with the disappearances of senior members within his political party, as an internal issue, which in real terms means they support the current Pakistani regime's anti-democratic measures against him, while China expresses its full-throated support for the corrupt Pakistani military. But even more worryingly, not a single Muslim majority country has uttered a single word. Which means what? It means the current government will not stop until Imran Khan and every member of his political party are jailed, forcibly disappeared, or killed, even if the regime has to risk civil war to achieve that aim. You see, the Sharif government has not only brought a retired general out of retirement to head the military for the sole purpose of jailing Imran Khan, but also ordered the country's security forces to crack down violently on his supporters. The regime and military know that if Imran Khan is allowed to run in a free and fair election, with the next national election scheduled for August, then he and his party will be returned to power, given the former Prime Minister remains the most popular leader in Pakistan by a country mile. And if the current government denies Imran Khan his right to contest the next election, then his soaring popularity among the Pakistani people will only grow ever stronger, all but guaranteeing the country descends into a civil war which will ignite an unprecedented humanitarian crisis in a nuclear-armed state. For these reasons, I urge all Muslims, along with every pro-democracy and human rights activist in the West, to speak up for Imran Khan and Pakistan, which means raising your voice against the lawlessness of the current regime and military. Follow the example set by thousands of Canadian citizens who held a massive rally in support of Imran Khan in Toronto, Canada last week.
It's really a demonstration that, how people are seriously concerned about the safety of Imran Khan and how the undemocratic practices are being carried out in Pakistan. If you speak for democracy at any level, be it media, be it a political organization, or be a parliamentarian, I think this should be a very clear message for you to speak up for the right democratic causes.
The welfare of 230 million Pakistanis depends on your voice. Anyway, that's my time for today. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and we kindly ask you please support this endeavor by becoming a member of this show at patreon.com/CJWellerman. We can't produce, sustain and grow this show without your help, and we offer exclusive benefits to those who do. But for now, good night, good morning, wherever you are, and stay blessed.